to start mathematics online class. Okay, let's have glance over the question paper design. Totally second PU mathematics having 13 chapters. Yes, already you know that. First one is relation and function. Second one is inverse trigonometric function. Third one is matrices. Fourth one is determinants. Fifth one limits and continuity. Sixth one is derivatives. Seventh one is application of derivatives. Eighth one is integrals. Ninth one is definite integrals. 10th one is application of integrations. 11th one is differential integration. Next, 11th one is vector algebra. 12th one is 3D, and 13th one is probability. Okay, totally you are having 13 chapters here. Out of 13 chapters, if you study only 8 chapters, you will get 100 marks. Out of 13, if you study 8 chapters, you will get 100 marks. Because your question paper is about 150 marks. Out of 150 marks, you are going to write 100 marks. So many extra questions will be there. So, to get 100 marks, you have to study all chapters, but 8 chapters are very important. That later on you will study in college class. Okay, let's pause. See here, first one is relation and function. It carries L1 marks. Second one is inverse trigonometric function. It carries 8 marks. Third one is matrices. It carries 9 marks. Fourth one determinants, 12 marks. Fifth one is continuity and differentiability, 20 marks. Sixth one is application of derivatives, 10 marks. Seventh, integrals, 22 marks. It's the biggest chapter in part 2 book. Okay, eighth one is application of integrals, 8 marks. Ninth one is differential equation, 10 marks. 10th one is 11 marks. 3D, 11 marks. LPP, linear programming problem, 7 marks. Probability, 11 marks. Totally 150 marks. Okay, see here. This part A contain 1 marks. So from which chapters they will ask it. Here part 1 mark. This 6th chapter will not have any 1 mark question. 6th one, 8th one, 9th one. These chapters will not have any 1 mark question. Part B, 2 mark questions. Okay. Here all are given. Next part C, 3 mark questions. And part D, 5 mark questions. On which chapters they will decide to go in exam. See here. Part E, 10 mark. So for 7 chapter and 12 chapter. Out of these two, you have to solve any one. So dear students, question paper pattern will be very easy to handle, but if you have thorough knowledge. See here students, chapter wise marks are there. See here, here more marks in which chapters? 22 marks. Here 7th one. Next 20 marks. If you studied 5th and 7th, you will get 42 marks. Yes, including this one. Totally now how much? 30 plus 22, 50 marks by studying these 3 only. So remember students, mathematics is very easy if you study. It's a thoroughly NCERT textbook and some other question banks. Okay, and here weightage to objective are given. Knowledge based 40%. Out of 150, 60 marks will be knowledge based. Understanding, out of 150, 45 marks. Applications, out of 150, 30 marks. Here skill based, out of 150, 15 marks. Okay, in this way all chapters are here. Pattern is like this. In part A, 10 questions will be there. All questions are compulsory, 1 mark questions. Next part B, 2 mark questions, 14 questions will be there, but you have to solve only 10 questions. If you solve extra, okay, it will be given as, suppose you got 3 marks, it will be given as extra, like this. Next, 3 mark, part C, 3 mark question, out of 14 you are going to solve 10. Part D, 5 mark question, total 10 questions will be there, you are going to solve 6. Part E, 2 questions will be there, you are going to solve 1 question. Okay, dear students, today I am going to start one easy chapter, matrices. Okay, do you know what is meant by matrices? In your high school section you studied. Matrix is one, matrices are, it's a plural form. It is used in a reservation counter of bus stand, railway station, in a factories, even in a reservation purpose of all fields. Okay, later on in higher study you will have detailed study of this one. Okay, matrix is what? Matrix is defined as the rectangular arrangement of elements. Then what are elements here? Elements may be numbers or any objective. Arrangement in rows and columns. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this one is known as a matrix. Here numbers are arranged within rectangular braces. See here, ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಕ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಬ್ರೇಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಯಾವ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ? ಸಿಯರ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಫ್ ರೋ. ರೋ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಹಾರಿಜಾಂಟಲ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್, ಅಡ್ಡ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಿ. ದೆನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ಕಾಲಮ್. Column means udda, vertical. So we should say it as rows and columns. So order of the matrix is given by number of rows into number of columns. ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೋಗಳು ಎಷ್ಟಿದಾವೆ? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರೋ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ರೋ, 2 ರೋ. ಕಾಲಮ್ಗಳು ಎಷ್ಟಿದಾವೆ? 3. ಸೊ ಹಾರಿಜಾಂಟಲ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ rows and vertical lines are called columns. So order of the matrix is given by number of rows into columns. Generally it will be given by m and this one n. So order of the matrix will be given by m cross n. See here, given it is order of a matrix. If a matrix has m rows, see here, how many rows? 2 rows. That means m has 2 rows. And n columns means vertical lines, then its order is written as m cross n. If a matrix has order m cross n, then it has mn elements. What is meant by mn elements? See here, 2 into 3, 6. Totally how many elements are here? 6 elements are here. To find the total number of elements or objective within rectangular bracket, we use order of the matrix. Okay, coming to types of matrices. Row matrix. See here, row means horizontal lines. ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು? ಅಡ್ಡ ಸಾಲು. Okay, a matrix having only 1 row and number of columns may be many. See here, examples are given. This is having 1 row, but columns, first 1 column, second column, third column, fourth column, but row 1. A matrix having only 1 row and any number of columns is known as, what is this? Row matrix. Got it? A matrix having only 1 row is known as row matrix. See here, order of this matrix, how many rows are here? 1. How many columns are here? 4. For example, 3, 5, 6. Yes, how many rows are here? 1 horizontal. And columns, how many columns are here? 3. So its order will be 1 followed by what? 3. Such a type of matrices are known as row matrices. Again, coming to column matrix. In row matrix, a matrix having only one row. Here, column matrix, a matrix having any number of row but only one column, or a matrix having only one column is known as column matrix. See here, number of rows may be any 1, 2, 3, 4. Totally 4 rows are there, but column only one. That's why it is known as column matrix. See, a row matrix means having only one row. Column matrix means having only one column. Next, square matrix. Generally we know square. Square 2 square means 2 into 2. 3 square 3 into 3. 4 square 4 into 4. Here also square matrix means number of rows are equal to number of columns. For example, 4, 3, 2, 1. Total how many rows are here? 2. Columns 2. So 2 cross 2. Here number of rows are equal to number of columns. In any matrix, if number of rows are equal to number of columns, then that matrix is said to be square matrix. Got it? For example, 3, 6, 1, minus 2, 5. You may write any number, 0, 11, 12. See here. Total how many rows are here? 3 rows. How many columns are here? 3 columns. Such a type of matrix is known as square matrix. 3 into 3, 9. Total number of elements are here, 9. Okay, coming to diagonal matrix. See here. And the elements within this rectangular bracket given by, this is first row, first column, first row, second column, first row, third column. General given by first row, first column, first row, second column, first row, third column. Next, second row, first column, second row, second column, second row, third column. This is third row, first column, third row, second column, third row, third column. So, elements of the matrices are given by like this. A1, A11, A12, A13 are the elements, and they define the position of the elements are number. Yes, here it lies in second row, second column. It indicates third row, third column. This is third row, second column. This one is second row, third column. This one, second row, first column. So, generally matrix is given by big letter. This A equal to this one. Okay, coming to this diagonal matrix. What is meant by diagonal matrix? Diagonal matrix is also a square matrix, but it is given by diagonal elements. So, all these are elements of a matrix, and in a diagonal matrix, see here it is. How many rows are here? 3 rows. How many columns are here? 3 columns. So, it is a square matrix. Remember one thing, diagonal matrix is always square matrix. Okay. Here we say it as principal diagonal elements. From left top to right bottom elements are known as principal diagonal elements, and others non-diagonal elements. In a square matrix, it is a square matrix. If all elements are 0, see here, except principal diagonal elements, such a matrix is known as diagonal matrix. ಸಿಯರ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡಲ್ಪಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ರೋಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇರಬೇಕು, ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ಸು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇದಾವೆ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ, ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಡಯಾಗೋನಲ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಇದನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಉಳಿದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಜೀರೋ ಆಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು, ಡಯಾಗೋನಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್. Diagonal matrix means in a square matrix all elements are zero. If all elements are zero except what? Principal diagonal elements, then that matrix is said to be diagonal matrix. And other non-diagonal elements are zero. See, diagonal matrix elements 5, 2, 3 here. See here, coming to scalar matrix. What is the difference between these two? It is also diagonal matrix. Why? All elements are zero except principal diagonal elements. ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಸೇಮ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಮೇನ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಡಯಾಗೋನಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸ್ಕೇಲರ್. ಡಯಾಗೋನಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಡಯಾಗೋನಲ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್, ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ಸ್ಕೇಲರ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಸೇಮ್. ನೋಡಿ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಿ ಇ ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, 5 0 0 0 x 0 0 0 5. It is given that is a scalar like this. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ x ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಏನು? ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ x here? So if it is scalar, all elements should be same. So x is what here? 5. So you should know the difference between diagonal and scalar. Diagonally principal elements are different, and in a scalar principal diagonal elements are same. Okay, coming to identity matrix. See the difference between diagonal, scalar and identity. Identity matrix is given by always I. See, I equal to 1 0 0 1. I equal to here 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. See here 2 rows 2 columns. ನೋಡಿ, 2 ಏನಿದಾವೆ ಹಾರಿಜಾಂಟಲ್, 2 ವರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್. ಈ ಹಾರಿಜಾಂಟಲ್ಗೆ ರೋ ಅಂತೇವೆ, ವರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಗೆ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಅಂತೇವೆ. ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ 3 rows ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ 3 columns, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಬೈ ಐ. ಸಿ ಡಯಾಗೋನಲಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಡಯಾಗೋನಲ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಇದ್ದು. ಇನ್ ಸ್ಕೇಲರ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಡಯಾಗೋನಲ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಸೇಮ್, ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಡಯಾಗೋನಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ 1. ನೋಡಿ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಬಂತಂದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ, ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್. ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ನೇಮ್ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್, ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್. That will be given by I. So the difference between these 3 matrices are, in diagonal matrix principal diagonal elements are different. In scalar matrix principal diagonal elements are same. In identity or unit matrix principal diagonal elements are equal to 1 or unity. See here students, here principal diagonal elements are 1, here also 1, and these two are known as identity matrix or unit matrix. It is given by I. Okay, coming to next one, zero matrix, or one more name, null matrix. Yes, zero matrix means a matrix which is having its elements as what? 0. See, a matrix is said to be zero matrix if all the elements are zeros. If all the elements are what here? Zeros. And it is denoted by 0. This big 0 equal to this one. See, here it is not compulsory to have a square matrix. Here number of rows are 2, number of columns are 3. But if elements are 0, then this matrix is said to be 0. Yes, here lower triangular matrix. See here, it is similar to diagonal matrix in a square matrix. Why it is said to be a square matrix? Number of rows are equal to number of columns. In a square matrix in which all elements above diagonal elements, these are diagonal elements, above the diagonal elements are what? Zeros. Then it is known as lower triangular matrix. So this top left to right bottom elements are known as diagonal elements. Above diagonal elements are zeros, then it is said to be lower triangular matrix. And see, here above diagonal elements are 0, then it is said to be as lower triangular matrix. Here below diagonal elements are 0, it is said to be upper triangular matrices. A square matrix in which all the elements below the diagonal elements are zeros is a upper triangular matrices. See the difference between these two. This part is not for theory, it is for CET or JW. Okay. Next, equality of matrices. When two matrices are said to be equal, if they have same order, they are of the same order and their corresponding elements are equal. So 2, 1, 3, 2 and one more here, x 4, 5, 6. See, this first matrix is having 2 rows and 2 columns. Second one is also having 2 rows, 2 columns. But x value, if here 1, here it is 3, here it is 2, x equal to what? 2. So, if two matrices are of the same order, then that matrices are said to be equal matrices. Addition matrices, okay, later on you will study. Commutative property. You should know this one. A plus B equal to B plus A. If A and B are two matrices of the same order, remember this one. Same order means number of rows are equal to number of columns. A plus B equal to B plus A. Then coming to associative property. See, what is the difference between here? Bracket is for A and B. Here bracket is for B and C. In commutative, A plus B equal to what? B plus A. In associative property, all element matrices are same, but bracket is for first in LHS, bracket is for A and B. RHS side, bracket is for B and C. This is the difference. Existence of identity A plus 0 equal to A. A plus 0 equal to A or 0 plus A equal to A. See here. Yes, 2 plus 0 means what? 2. So 0 is the always additive identity. ಸೊ ಯಾವ ನಂಬರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅದೇ ನಂಬರ್ ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದರೆ ನಾವು ಏನನ್ನು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ? 0. ಅದೇ ನಂಬರ್ ಬರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಾವು 0 ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಈ 0ನ ನಾವು ಜನರಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಡಿಟಿವ್ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ. ಸೊ ಹಂಗಾರೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಟಿವ್ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ. ಸಿಯರ್ 2 into 1 2. So additive identity is always 0. Multiplicative identity is 1. To get the same number, by what number we have to multiply here? 1. To get the same number, what number we have to add here? 0. Remember this one, dear students. Additive identity is always 0. Multiplicative identity is always 1. Okay, existence of inverse. Okay, later on you will study. Inverse means if matrix A is there, we get a result as a 0. ಈ 0 ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ? ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಸಸ್, what we have to add here? We have to add here minus A. This minus A is known as inverse of this one. In multiplication A ಅಂತ ಇದೆ, ನಮಗೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಟಿವ್ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರಬೇಕು? 1 ಬರಬೇಕು. 1 ಬರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಎಗೆ ಯಾವುದರಿಂದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನಾವು? 1/a. ಆರ್ ದಿಸ್ 1/a ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಆಸ್ a inverse. So this one is known as inverse of multiplicative inverse of a. This one is additive inverse of a. Okay, multiplication of matrices by scalar. Okay, in detail you study. Okay, coming to problem multiplication of matrices. Okay, so let me solve some problems. Later on I will teach multiplication and remaining. Dear students, some problems are here. Find the value of x, y, z. X plus y plus z equal to 9. X plus z equal to 5. Y plus z equal to 7. Here LHS is one matrix, RHS is one matrix given. You need to find the value of x, y, z. See here, solution is here. First we should find value of x. See, without seeing this, tell me y plus z value here 7. Y plus z equal to what? 7. Here x plus y plus z equal to 9. X plus y plus z equal to what? 9. Here we are having y plus z as a 7. This one will be 7. Then bringing this 7 to this side, 9 minus 7, it will be 2. So first what I did, y plus z value equal to 7. Taking this side 9 minus 7, x equal to 2. Not necessary to solve, write all these things. By seeing question, just you can have answer. Y plus z is 7. 9 minus 7, 2. Okay, next y value. Here x plus z is 5. X plus z 5. Taking that side, 9 minus 5, 4. Y is here 4. See here, x plus z equal to given here. X plus y plus z. X and z value is here 5. 5 plus y equal to 9. Then y equal to 9 minus 5, 4. Okay, we got x value, y value. X is 2, y is 4, 2 plus 4, 6, plus z. Taking 6 that side, 9 minus 6, z value 3. So, ಈ ಥರ ಕ್ವಶನ್ನಲ್ಲೇ ನೀವು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಹುಡುಕಬೇಕು. ಡೇ ಟು ಡೇ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್. ಯು ಆರ್ ದ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಟರ್ ಟು ಯುವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನೋಡಿದ ಕೂಡಲೇ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದನ್ನು ಬರಿತಾ ಹೋಗಬಾರ್ದು. ಟೈಮ್ ಸ್ಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. 3 ಅವರ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಥಿಯರಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮು, 2 ಅವರ್ನಲ್ಲೇ ನೀವು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ 1 ಅವರ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಗಳನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಎಸ್, ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಟು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. See here, it is given if a equal to minus 3, 0, 0, minus 3. Find a to the power 4. See here, dear student, particularly for this question is for JEE or KCET. Observe this thing, minus 3, minus 3. So elements are same. This is diagonal, scalar matrix. Diagonal ಅಂದರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದಾವೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಸ್ಕೇಲರ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್. ಇನ್ನು ಸ್ಕೇಲರ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಈ ಥರ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ನೀವು ಅವನ ಪವರ್ಗೆ ಹಾಕಿ. minus 3 power 4. 4 is even number. So minus 1 is even power. Means always it is equal to plus 1. ಸೊ ಈವನ್ ಪವರ್ ಇದ್ದರೂ ಅದು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್. 3 to the power 4. 3ಯನ್ನು 4 ಟೈಮು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 3 into 3 9. 9 into 3 27. 27 into 3 81. Like this. This question is for Karnataka CET or JEE. Remember this one. This should be diagonal matrix. Okay, coming to next question. Sir, in first PU you studied about identity formula. So this matrix is having 2 rows, 2 columns, and here this matrix is having 2 rows, 2 columns. This matrix is multiplied by cos theta. This matrix is multiplied by sin theta. See here, same thing here written, cos theta, cos theta, cos square theta, cos theta, sin theta, here it is, cos theta minus sin theta, minus sin theta, cos theta, cos theta, cos theta, cos square theta. Similarly, sin theta, sin square theta, sin theta, cos theta, minus sin theta, cos theta, sin theta, cos theta, sin theta, cos theta, sin theta, sin square theta. So within this matrix, what elements are having, they are multiplied by outside element. ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಕಾಸ್ ಥೀಟಾನಿಂದ ನಾವು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೈನ್ ಥೀಟಾನಿಂದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಮಿಡಲ್ ಸೈನ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾವುದಿದೆ, ಕಾಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಥೀಟಾ. ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೈನ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಥೀಟಾ. ಕಾಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಥೀಟಾ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಸೈನ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಥೀಟಾ, ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟು ಫಸ್ಟ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಟು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಟು ಥರ್ಡ್, ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಟು ಫೋರ್ತ್. Second, cos theta, sin theta. Here it is minus, minus into plus, minus, minus sin theta, cos theta. Okay, second row, first column, ಏನಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಸೈನ್ ಥೀಟಾ ಕಾಸ್ ಥೀಟಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀತು. ಇದು ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಸೈನ್ ಥೀಟಾ ಕಾಸ್ ಥೀಟಾ. ಲಾಸ್ಟು ಕಾಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಥೀಟಾ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಸೈನ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಥೀಟಾ. Yes, you know that sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. Cos theta, sin theta here plus, cos theta, sin theta here minus, they will cancel, result will be 0. And sin theta, cos theta plus, sin theta, cos theta minus 0. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So this is which matrix? Identity matrix. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ 1 1 ಬಂತು. Such matrix is known as identity matrix of order 2. That is why here it is written as I2. 2 rows, 2 columns. Dear students, see the question number 5. Later on multiplication of matrices I will discuss. See here, 5th question. If A dash means a transpose of that matrix. ರೋ ಇದ್ದುದನ್ನು ಕಾಲಮ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ, ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್. ಎ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು -2 3 1 2, ಬಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು -1 0 1 2. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಏನಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಹಿಯರ್? ಎ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2b ಬ್ರ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್. ಓಕೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್